So, as I mentioned, if you break the root vows in a major way with all these chains, you lose your vows. But a medium way is that you don't think the action is wrong, and you have one or two or the other chains in place, one or the other chains in place. Okay? So that the core of a medium way is you stop thinking that these actions are negative actions. So you can check in with the mind stream. If that thought starts to come through, where somewhere in there you start to go like, what does it matter that much if I recycle? That's moving towards the destroying towns and cities, or something like that. So then you start thinking, it doesn't really matter, it's not wrong. Then you're close to getting to these other chains. Okay? A lesser way is that you commit anywhere between 1 and 3. So you would commit the vow either with a desire to do it more, no shame or consideration, or the sense of enjoyment or satisfaction. Okay? So the fourth chain is like the binder. That's the one, if you just don't even think it's a bad thing, you're really in trouble, okay? The first 3 sort of rise up from that. And like I said, if at any point in there you regret it, or you change your mind, or you feel badly about it, you're not doing it. Okay? So just to be really, really clear, for those of you that are considering taking these vows, the 3 ways that you lose all these bodhisattva practices as solemn vows, as sacred practices for yourself, is that you would either have 9 or 18, you would be holding firmly in your mind, with no questions, no doubt, wrong views. You would be thinking to yourself, there is no such thing as transformation. What I do doesn't matter in the world. My actions of body, speech, and mind have no effect whatsoever. Karma, that word karma, means nothing. There's no future or past lives. There's no existence beyond this current moment. That would be your firm belief. Okay? And then, of course, it's not like someone's coming down and going, well, now you lose your bodhisattva vows. Right? It's just, they don't relate to you anymore. That's all. They don't have any meaning. What's the point of having vows like this? They don't relate to your world. So they just naturally fall away. Okay? So that's 9. 18 is that you completely give up on yourself, 100%. Not you have a moment of doubt, not you have a month of depression, not you have a year of depression, not you have some time where you go, I just don't know what I'm doing, maybe I should go be a Sufi, maybe I should go to Judaism, I don't know. That's fine, we all go through those processes. But that you get to a place where you go, that's it, there's no such thing as enlightenment, there's no more development for my consciousness. There's no hope for me. That's it. This life, the way it is, we saw a flag, those don't tread on me. Do you know that? What is that from? Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Well, now that's better, because I thought it was some kind of like southern, I don't know. It is, okay, well. With the big snake, yeah. Some guy in our town has a big flag of it. It just says, don't tread on me in this front yard, It's that kind of feeling of like, life is shit and then you die. That's the way it is, don't mess with me. I'm out for myself. And of course, same thing, if that thought is in your mind, if you lose all confidence, all wind, all hope, all possibility of becoming a more compassionate, wise person, these vows just don't relate to you. So you just don't have them anymore, okay? And if you break any of this, so that's 1 and 2, and then the third way you break them is you break the other 16, one of the other 16 root vows with those 4 chains in place, okay? So you ready? So that's how you break them. Now, if you damage them or you wound them in some way, how do you repair them? Okay? How do you restore them? So for a major offense, meaning you lose your vows, then you would need to entirely retake the vows. And they say very particularly that if you do that, there are certain there are certain stages of experience that are just barred from you for a period of time because your mind is so damaged. But because we all have ultimate potential, in time, in another lifetime, they would say, we can start to move towards, for instance, the perception of ultimate strength or something like that. For medium offense, which is where, do you remember what the medium was? Right, so 4, you don't think it's a bad thing, and then 1 or another of the first thing. Yeah. So for that, you would confess to 3 or more people. So now we get into confession. It's a beautiful and powerful thing. What's nice about the Buddhist practice that I appreciate is that they have equal power on confession and rejoicing. And in some other spiritual practices that I've encountered, there's like a lot of focus on confessing and not so much focus on rejoicing. but in the Buddhist practice, like rejoice. You have an amazing life. You have these practices. Did you confess? Awesome, rejoice. Like you're moving forward. But if you have something to confess, confess. Right? So you confess to 3 or more people, and it's most helpful to confess to someone who has these vows because it's going to be more powerful for you. Right? They're going to know what it means for you to have. So if you can confess to the person who gave you the vows, that's also really powerful. It's harder to do that, of course, to know the person who gave you the vows and say, I messed up. Right? If you can't find 3 people who have these vows for whatever reason in that moment, try to find someone who's following a spiritual practice who has some sense of what this would mean. And if you can't find that, gather 3 people who seem to have some interest in your welfare, and say, I need your help. I did something I wish I hadn't done. Would you please? And I think it's important to really, at least in the beginning, to really start to use the terms for yourself. It's, really saying, I would like to make a confession. I have something to confess. It's not so easy to say that, and of course to say that. Lastly, so that's for the medium offense. For the lesser offenses of the root vows, and also if you were to bring the secondary offense, then you can just confess to one person. And it's also important to know for yourself, because the point of confessing is that you are seeking to heal the rift that's in your mind and your heart from what you've done. So it's important to hear yourself say not only what you've done, but that you broke a vow for your own mind, so that you're affirming, I took this vow, I said to myself that I would never criticize another person. I did criticize another person. I feel really badly about it, and I recognize that I broke a vow by doing that. That strengthens your vows then. And if you take your vows seriously, again, it's challenging to just say out loud, I did this, I did this vow. And the first time you do confession, it can be really awkward. Maybe not. If you've grown up in a Catholic background, it's probably like not so good. But if not, it can be awkward. But after that, it's very sweet, and it really does really empower you to practice. It also gives the other person the potential to receive that vulnerability. It connects you with another person, which is vows. So instead of sort of staying in yourself and going, I'm such a loser, I did this, I shouldn't have done this, I don't want anyone to see what I've done, you remind yourself that you are not an island, you're not alone. And so you reach out and you say, I need help. I want to voice that I did this. And by doing that, it's really a gift for the other person. Because I'm sure they have things that they would like to confess. So it inspires confidence in them to to see that you're strong enough in your own practice to state when you feel like you've done something. So really encourage you to confess if you feel like you have something to confess. And also to be mindful that for people who don't have a sort of formal practice in this way, at a certain point in my life I discovered, after I'd been keeping these vows for a while, that people were confessing all the time. But like, they would do it through complaint. Or, at one point I had a colleague where I work, and she knows I'm a Buddhist and she knows I have a spiritual practice. And she said, I'm just so angry at this person, and I just wish I wasn't angry, but I'm angry and they did this thing, but I just feel horrible about it. And it suddenly went, she's confessing to me right now. I mean, she wouldn't use those terms, of course. But she's making a point. There are other people in the office when she came to me to sort of complain / confess to, right? And because of this practice, I felt like I could receive her confession in a meaningful way and hold her in that space, and say, I hear you, and I hear that you feel badly about what you just did, and this is a challenging situation for you. And you wish you acted differently, and I hear that. And it's enough that if you are receiving a confession, by the way, the point of receiving the confession is not to say, well, you should have done this. And, well, in the future, I think you should do this. The whole point of receiving a confession is you just go, I heard your confession. I have received your confession. At the most, you might say back to them what you heard. And say, I heard that you broke it out. I heard that you feel badly about it. I heard that you did this thing. Thank you. It's not the time to try to improve their, unless they ask you that, well, what do you think I should do in the future or something. So I imagine that all of you have people who are confessing to you in your life at different times, and I would just ask you to become sensitive to that and be present for them. And it can be more helpful for them if you're aware that they're confessing than if you're focusing on the complaining or the sort of habitual nature of whatever it is that they're in. People do it even like this. I just got an iPhone, which I'm still trying to figure out how to use. And I was at rehearsal last night, and it was during a break, and I was checking something on my phone, and one of the other people at rehearsal said, well, I just knew if you got an iPhone, that was it. You're going to be on the iPhone all the time, And I sort of was like, yeah, I guess, that's the thing. And they said, yeah, I just can't get off my iPhone, and I'm so distracted, and I can't do things. And it was like, I see, right? Like, so here is this moment of sort of confessing that they can't focus on their task because they're overwhelmed by this distraction. And so, of course, I put my iPhone away so I could listen to what they were saying. And, so it happens like all the time in these really sort of quick, and we just think of it as sort of social chat, but people are reaching out and trying to connect and trying to share with you the challenges they have in all kinds of ways. And again, as I said before, very few of us are really articulate and direct with each other. We obfuscate and we talk around things, and we're not so clean in our way of communicating. So as a Dharma practitioner, as someone who's really trying to connect and help other people, try to become sensitive to people's language and try to sense their heart. And again, that guru, that secret body, like, what are they reaching out to you for? Why are they complaining to you? Why are they telling you about their iPhone? Why are they telling you about what movie they saw? What are they seeking? You could say, oh, they're just wasting time, or they're just gossiping. And if you say that, then that is what they're doing. But if you can see something deeper in it, you open another possibility for them that is there because you're seeing it, but you gift it back to them. You see? So try to look for that. Try to look for the highest thing in others. And as soon as I think someone is confessing to me, they may not have vows in a formal way, but I think they have some kind of vow for themselves. Like my colleague at work, she has some vow that she doesn't want to yell at other people. That's not who she wants to be. She's telling me she doesn't want to but the other person was an asshole, and you know, she just couldn't help herself. But the heart of that is I don't want to be angry towards other people. And so then I can see that, and I can confirm for her that is the type of person you are. You know, you are someone who doesn't want to be angry. You are someone who's trying to connect with other people. And that's, you know, that can be helpful for others. So confession. Being aware of others' confessions, but most importantly right now to, you know, think about how you confess yourself. So you can also retake these vows once you take them. Anytime someone's giving a vow ceremony, you can retake the Bodhisattva vows. And when you retake them, they're all complete. So, and you can, at the sort of most desperate level, you can get in front of an altar or an image of a holy being and kneel down and give them to yourself. Like, you know, if you take the ceremony, whoever, generally I will, but whoever else probably will too, they'll give you a copy of the ceremony, and then you have the ceremony. So if you feel like you've damaged your vows, you just, you know, you can take out your vows and reread them. Of course, you want to have the intention to restore them and repair them. But they're very practical in that way. And needless to say, if you feel like you are overcome with habits that are taking you away or harming your vows, you really want to work on how you're going to purify that for yourself. You know, what shifts can you make in your life to not let your mind fall into that pathway? And that, you know, that might take some real meditation. Okay. So before we move on to the secondary vows, any questions about any of that? Yeah, a lesser offense is you do 1, 2, or 3 of the. So maybe let's like 2-minute stretch, because we're going to sort of go on to a different subject. So just give yourself a little air that helps lay down, helps the water.